Leo ikiwa ni siku ya 5, imefikia jioni ambapo tulianza kazi asubuhi na kufikia sasa tumepiga mbizi 16 kwa ujumla tukitafuta ile gari. Mbizi hizo tumepiga kwenye vituo vitatu kuweza kudhibitisha ni vitu vipi viko pale. Hadi sasa tuna matumaini lakini hatujafanikiwa. Japokuwa kufikia sasa operation hatutasitisha, ila tutaingiza kwenye maji mtambo wa robot ya kuweza kuendelea na kufanya uchunguzi zaidi. Leo pia tulipata nguvu mpya ambaye amejumuika nasi na pia alikuwa anapiga mbizi, na ningependa kumpatia nafasi yeye mwenyewe atueleze akiwa kule ndani aliweza kuona nini. Please, you can tell us what you're able to observe when you're under the water and what you are.
Yes, so first of all, I would like to retract my comment of previous interview that I had that it would take about 2 hours to take the car up. I realized that I had underestimated the conditions here, especially that Kenya Navy has to deal with. It is zero visibility basically, very deep water, and terrible current that makes it quite difficult for us to locate the car. We did have 2 sightings, 2 promising sightings. One we actually managed to dive today. It was at 40 meters. We stayed down for 32 minutes and scanned the area, and that was a negative, but we have a really promising mark, which is about 50 meters in front of the ferry, which we couldn't dive today because of the traffic, ferry traffic. But that's the most promising that we found. It's not going to be an easy task, that's for sure. And I would really like to commend the Kenya Navy again, because those guys are quite incredible, hardcore divers if I ever seen one. They're diving these murky waters, shark-infested waters without shark shields, and they are putting their life on the line. They are risking their lives, and which begs the question, you know, this is a recovery operation. It's not a rescue operation. I don't mind, you know, putting my life at stake to save somebody else, but when it comes to a recovery operation, maybe it's time to reflect the risks involved of everybody who's trying to recover this vehicle and the bodies, because they are doing so at risk to their own lives. So please keep that in mind. I've seen on social media that there is a lot of flack on the Kenyan Navy. Believe you me, they don't deserve that. They are brilliant in what they're doing, and that's all I want. I really want to say that whatever I can do to help the Kenyan Navy, I would do so, but by the end of the day, they are brilliant. They know what they're doing, and if anybody can find the vehicle and the bodies, it's going to be them. Yeah, so I've been working together with the Kenyan Navy today, and those 14 locations, we are one after the other. We are investigating them as we go along. When it comes to the promising location that we found today, the Kenyan Navy official was on board and has a GPS position. What we need to do though is to close the ferry traffic for maybe an hour so that we can be allowed to go there and see what it is.
So that's the location that you see, it's a promising location?
Yes, exactly.
Which you will venture tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow I will not be here because I am traveling, but the Kenyan Navy personnel that was with me today on the boat, they know the location, exact location of this promising point. And and we did search the area with 3D scanners, so we saw that there is a huge drop-off where the car allegedly sank. Now, the second possibility is that the car actually went down in the deep channel here, which is 60 meters deep, and the current, because it's a very narrow channel, the current there can be up to 6-7 knots. If that was to happen to a car, it could be anywhere. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, because the channel continues several kilometers both inland and outland. And I know of one case where actually a whole lorry went in here a couple of years ago, and it was found like 2 kilometers inland in the creek here. So that goes to show you the movement of and the strength of the current that we are facing here.
You cannot predict this. There is nobody who has the ability to predict. We are actually trying to rely on science to be able to determine, and to verify those locations. Now, because of science, sometimes human beings have got limitations. So yes, they're going to come back tomorrow to try and find out, but then there's also a possibility that whatever might look promising could also be just a mound of mud. So let's be hopeful that tomorrow it will be a better day than today. But we cannot say with any degree of certainty that tomorrow we'll be able to get that vehicle out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So ukiwa tayari niambie.
Nani huyo? Kijana, ni mzee wangu. Mzungu ametoa shati.
Baza kuingia huko chini.
Wewe, nevi imesonga pale karibu. Umeona?
Sasa tunapenda kuharika mwanangu.
Wale wa?
Wanadai.
Eh? Nani? Hiyo ndio ni mnyama. Oh, so I was almost.
Akikosa asitokee hapa, atoke huko.
Yule ndio wakumpa hewa.
hiyo nini hapa hivi.